screwed on, but not ideal. And I've tried to put it in a few different places. So all you've got to do is stand back here. Yeah, I could have come over it. So that should make a difference. So it's just standing here and talking normally, yeah. That's fine, yeah.
You ever know me talk normal?
I think having it there, when it's like in the studio, it works better because you can adjust it here, but because of where we are, it's fixing it difficult. It's just, that should, I tried it up there first.
We have 3 cars parked under the bridge on Worcester Road, and we've moved into the
10 minutes ago, there's no big rain.
A11, NEF, BK21, FLS, BN16, ZST. If any of your cars need to go under the bridge and remove the bridge.
So there's no Fry, there's no Owen tonight.
City, number 1, Adam Harrison, 2, Dana Coaching, 3, Sam Whitton, 4, James Douglas, 5, Mrs. Captain Site, Aaron Roberts, 6, Ivory Brown, 7, Baby Fuller, 8, Anna Hartley, 9, Sean Bray, 10, Cameron Egan, 11,
Sent off for that, the FA Cup.
Yeah.
12, 13, John Hill, 14, Welcome to Parker, 15, Sweet Manuel, and finally 16,
Very good teams.
Yeah, you've already, you can go for it.
Good evening.
You're sunbathing.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Claines Lane. I nearly said St George's Lane then. To Claines Lane for tonight's Midland Football League Premier Division match. Worcester City versus our friends from Tividale. Go through the sides for you. For Tividale in goal, Peter Hawke. 2, Zach Kuriani. 3, Jack Fletcher. 4, Jacob Burrows. 5, Joe Burrows. 6, Matt Hunt, who of course needs no introduction. 17, Taylor Townsend, who also needs no introduction. 8, Jason Wood. 9, Jamie Hunt. 10, Malcolm Melvin. 12, Jack Downing. Subs for Tivy tonight: 13, Louis Connor. 14, Wonder Smith. 15, Lewis Taylor Boyce. 16, Ryan Snape. His father needs no introduction. Your City team: Adam Harrison in goal. 2, Dana Koji. 3, Sam Whitten. 4, Jamie Douglas. 5, Aaron Roberts. 6, Tyrese Brown. 7, Bailey Fuller. 8, Elliot Hartley. 9, Sean Brain. 10, Cameron Ebbott. 11, Ethan Moran. On the bench for City tonight, we've got 12, Courtney Richards. 13, Dom Hill. 14, Dylan Parker. Welcome to Dylan. 15, Reece Taylor Randall. 16, Billy Shaw. The officials: Alex Shaw, with his assistants Craig Penny and Jimmy Hearn. Enjoy the game. City to kick us off, then going downhill to the town end in the first half. Long ball for Bailey Fuller, but overcooked and out for a throw. Should probably be taken level with the edge of the Tivy box. We've had some good news today from the City fans. I don't know if you've read the website yet, but Bailey Fuller has rejoined the club. And we've also signed striker Dylan Parker from Racing Club Warwick, who's a prolific goal scorer for many years. So we're looking forward to seeing Dylan bang a few in for City. So here's Jack Downing cutting in on his left. For Melvin, it's partly dealt with. A chance for Burrows to Downing to run again. Comes out to Zach Kuriani. Swings the ball out to the far side for Taylor Townsend. It's overcooked and out for a goal kick to City. Good to see Dana Koji back in a City shirt. Rich, it's on the right hand side again tonight, having featured mainly for us as a left wing back a couple of years ago.
Well, he pops up with a winner on Saturday, so yeah.
Not quite a winner, but it'll do.
Really, as inside a winner. Winner as in not losing.
The non-loser. The non-loser.
No, he did well to get on the end of that.
Jack Downing, very dangerous player. We've seen him. We saw him play for Stourport for a couple of seasons on loan from Telford United. Got a feeling he was at Birmingham City as well before that. Got a good goal scoring record for a winger. I know he scored against us before. He played for us for a few games as well, I think. For a couple of games when we were at Bromsgrove.
I can't remember. So your memory is so much better than mine on our players.
So both sides have got left-footed right backs by the look of it. Tividale pulling for a free kick there because Jason Wood was challenged. But Jason Wood seemed to be half asleep when he got the ball. I guess he jumped because he hadn't realised he was about to get challenged more than anything. I don't think there was any contact. Whitten finds Ethan Moran. Yesterday we had Ethan for a few months when he played at Bromsgrove. And he's subsequently gone on to play for Starbridge for a couple of years, so it's good to see him back in City colours. Turning some of his undoubted potential into goals against the night. I remember scoring a wonderful goal for City.
Studley, you're going to say, are you?
No. He scored a wonderful goal for City at Loughborough a few years ago.
He did.
Same game that George Forsyth scored goal of the season.
4-3.
We lost 4-3, and I don't know how we lost 4-3 because I don't think they actually had 4 chances, but they still beat us 4-3. But we played really well and somehow lost. But Ethan scored a cracking goal, and Fozzie obviously scored that blinder.
All of those were good goals.
They were, yeah. Unfortunately, 3 of theirs were as well. Malcolm Malvin with the free kick. Max Hunt is up there. All up there. Downing steps out of feet, but it's well done again by Sam Whitten. This is it. Adam Harrison gets us going again. One of several former Tividale players in the Worcester City side tonight. Well, actually, there's only 2 tonight because Elliot Hartley, of course, as well, who's Tividale's player of the season. If he wasn't, he should have been last season. Oh. Referee's given a free kick for a foul on Cameron Edwards.
We've had some bizarre advantages or not advantages given, especially one in the last game where he played the advantage. It was really good. It went to one of our players. I think it was Sean Brain. He was through, clear on goal, and he stopped and gave the free kick. Well, you started to play the advantage. You've let it go. You had a look, and then he stopped the game.
Remember the Magnus Magnuson rule. Something they don't. That's the one. No passes. That's the Sean Brain rule. Anyway, Cameron Abbott with a free kick. 2-3 yards inside the box. He's probably going to have a shot. He does have a shot. Goes through the wall, which wasn't that good a wall. So here's Abbott again. Options. Finds Milan, who's been his man. Jumps in the edge of the box. He's been clipped again. He was clipped, you heard it. Quick feet there from Moran.
Yep.
Heard the contact on the boot. Unless he kicked his own foot, he was definitely clipped. It wasn't that far back, ref. It was right on the edge of the box. So it's going to be Ebbett again with the free kick. I get the impression Ebbett takes all the set pieces.
Again, that's something that's been poor this season for us. Set pieces.
Ebbett puts it under the keeper. It's dealt with by Peter Hawke, who had an excellent game against us last season up at the Beaches. And it was a 0-0 draw that shouldn't have been 0-0. It was only 0-0 because of the excellence of Peter Hawke.
Oh, yeah.
It was very, very cold that night. So there's Zach Kuriani with the throw there. Ref, he's stolen 20 yards there. Keeper in the same postcode, eh?
I think they've lost in the way of the old Steve. He's gone to the same place though. Oh, come on, ref. Just told him he's exactly the same place. It's just bizarre, isn't it? He's thrown the ball.
He had the whistle in his
exactly
mouth.
the same place.
He's had the whistle in his mouth and done nothing about it.
That's not very good, is it?
That's got a corner.
We had an incident on Saturday where two players got up for the ball. One of theirs almost like a punch-in dig on one of our players. The linesman sees it, says to the referee he's actually digged him. You see him making the motion, and the referee just ignored it. Well, the linesman's pointed to something that's going on. Completely ignored it.
Craven brought his red card out with him. That's a rubbish corner, to be honest. Abbott's kept it in. And then got himself closed down. He's dribbled away. You know he's going to have a shot. It looks straight away like 9 players in this City side aren't going to get anywhere near the ball tonight. It's the Everton brain show. Could neither of them do passing. Hartley is muscled off the ball by Jason Wood. Comes out to Jack Downing now. He thinks he's crossed. There's a deflection on that from Sam Whitten. So Douglas has got a chance to, but finds Danakoji, who returns the favour to Douglas. It's a pretty poor from City, that really. Sloppy. Douglas gave it back to Okoji, gave it back to Douglas. Even though there was somebody on him, he was kicked him up in the air. Douglas is now receiving treatment. That was a bit timper, to be honest, that was. What steps this?
Well, unfortunately, we haven't improved on that this season with poor passing. It's every game.
What steps are we playing out these days? Is it step 10, is it, or 9?
I don't know what it is.
Football League is 4, or Premier League 4. Conference Law, Southern Prem, Southern League, we're in step 9. Well, that was about step 15 from City, that was. Moran looks for options, he's challenges blocked by Kuriani. Safety first from Sam Whitten. Great skill from Downing, but it doesn't quite work. Or Brain, well, he's been given onside. I've got to be honest. I thought he was off. But Brain passes the ball to Edwards. So, Bailey Fuller. Koji's cross on the back stick. There's a few more turned up behind the goal now. We're still looking at a below 200 crowd.
Yeah, it's not good, is it?
Ref, it's been 2 minutes since the ball was last kicked. Collector's item there. Instinctive pass from Sean Brain, who didn't look up to see what he could dribble first.
Not too much going on in the first 14 minutes.
Well, I'm wondering about what's going on the Antiques road trip, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Could have been winning.
I'm actually a bit more concerned with what's going on at Lichfield at the moment.
What's going on at Lichfield?
Well, they appear to have got somebody running their Twitter feed now who doesn't instinctively blame the opposition for everything all the time.
Yes, I've heard about that.
Who's actually comments on good opposition play, criticises his own players when things don't go right, and doesn't assume that it's a conspiracy against the club.
Was it when you did it?
Looks like it. Either that or he's had a bollocking. Because last season it was everyone else was the enemy, and Lichfield were a complete right about everything all the time. There's Ebbott with the shots. It's found its way through to Sean Brain, who's twisting, turning, finding Bailey Fuller, who picks out the corner flag with unerring accuracy. Talking of flags, Mr. Official over there in red and yellow.
Sometimes you just got to take a swing at it, haven't you?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, when we played Lichfield in the Vase, they were certainly our equal, yet you read the match report from them, and it was like we thrashed them. And we deserved to thrash them. It was like ultra critical, which is not something you associate with Lichfield's match reporting.
Well, they had an opportunity to snatch it right at the death, didn't they? And they pulled that shot wide.
Well, they had the goal disallowed.
Yeah, but that was close.
It was more than close. It was a perfectly good goal. Having watched it back, it was a perfectly good goal. But we'll take them. That's the sort of breaks you need.
They weren't right up in the bar watching the game afterwards.
I bet they weren't. This has got 0-0 written all over it, and we've only played 15 minutes.
Generally is a low-scoring game. Probably the opposite. Well, they were the first visitors here, if you remember correctly.
They were, and Joe Orton scored for them. Well, he didn't score for them, he assisted them.
And then they beat us last year, didn't they?
They beat us here 3-1 in the league. In fact, we've never beaten them in the league.
I don't think we are.
We've beaten them in the League Cup, but we've never beaten them in the league. Because away we drew 1-1 and 0-0.
And of course, you know he was on the line in the League Cup, weren't you?
I can't remember.
I'll come back to that in a second.
So Sam looking for options. He finds Kuriani. I didn't expect it to, but he did. Moran covers it. Ryan leaves it for Douglas to put one of his quarterback passes in again. It's picked up, aimed for Bailey Fuller. It's picked up in the air. Zach Kuriani with a header forward. It's a good flick on, and here's Jack Downing. It's great work from Whitman to slow him up there, but. There's Malvin breaking forward. There's a theatrical, farcical appeal for a penalty there. And Taylor Townsend, who He left here under a cloud and he seems to have brought it with him. Jamie Hunt is not very happy with his teammate Joe Burrows. I think we can safely say that.
As I said, referring to the League Cup, who ended up on the line for the last 20 minutes?
Was it you?
Yeah, it was me, yeah. Yeah, I ended up on the line because it was 1-0. It was Tividale on a Tuesday or Wednesday night. It was cold and foggy, and I don't think anybody wanted to come back. So I was on the side videoing the game as normal, and then
there's Jack Downing there. Well done by Melvin there, pulls the ball back, and that's oh, you watch the car.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, as I was saying, I had Kevin on the phone. Can you come and do the line for the last 20 minutes because we want to not come back. So I ended up on the line for the last 20 minutes. Didn't put a foot wrong.
But it was foggy, so no one could see if you had on.
No, I couldn't see the other side, to be honest.
It's a great run for Bailey at Hartley, but Fuller's touch isn't there, and it'll be interesting to see how Bailey goes. Obviously, we've signed him back on. You don't have permanent terms at this level of football or any level of football, but he's rejoined the club not on loan from Hales Owen. It'll be interesting to see how he responds to having his dreams of playing at a higher level put in mothballs for a while. He'll either sulk or come out all guns blazing. So far, it's sulk. So Abbott and Hartley combined there. Abbott finds Bailey Fuller, who is busy down at Koji. Douglas looking for options. Abbott's made some space. Certainly gets involved, Abbott.
He wants the ball, doesn't he? Which is good.
Nice reverse throw from Koji, from Hartley, sorry. Fuller's done well to keep it in, finds Danakoji, whose cross is cut out, and City are back on halfway. Aaron Roberts, big diagonal, free from Moran. It's dealt with comfortably by Joe Burrows. Again, good attacking intent from Jack Downing, but potentially loose from Tyrese Brown, but Koji reacts to it, and is Aaron Roberts. Good to see Tyrese getting a run of games. He's like a Rolls Royce of a defender, but doesn't always have the most confidence. Good composure from Aaron Roberts. Here's Abbott on the turn. Trying to shake off Melvin. Really ball out to Bailey Fuller. Fuller can't get around his man. That's well defended there by Jack Fletcher. Harrison there quickly to stop Taylor Townsend. There's a good early ball there from Jason Wood. She flicked on there by Jamie Hunt, but straight to Harrison with the early long clearance. Finds Ethan Moran. Can't get round Kuriani, and that's gone out for a corner. Who's going to throw? Looked over to me, but then again, Sam Whitten with a throw.
It's a bit dark in that corner, so
he finds Moran, who's his man. Douglas looking for an option in the centre of the park. City back on halfway now with Aaron Roberts. We've gone back within 3 touches, we went back 50 yards. Spectacular from Hartley, I'm assuming he was fouled. Tividale bench not happy with something. I'm guessing they only gave that dive a 5.9. Fuller with the free kick. Roberts is forward. So it's Tyrese Brown. It's aimed at Tyrese Brown. And it's another corner. So Tyrese Brown's got to head to it. He's actually headed it against the back of Matt Hunt, going over for a corner. Cameron Ebbett with the corner from City's left. 25 minutes gone. Ebbett has the short option of Bailey Fuller. Ebbett's cross spectacularly half dealt with there. Elliot Hartley penalised for tracking back. Tividale can take the free kick quickly, and here's Joe Burris finding Jack Downing. Jamie Douglas channeling his inner Peter Kay there. Good. 27 minutes of an eminently forgettable match. Neither sides had a shot on target.
We have a free kick.
Yeah. Saying that, that's a great effort there from Jamie Hunt, who spotted Adam Harrison off his line. Gone for the chip, but unfortunately he wasn't using an air fryer and he slightly overcooked it. It was a yard over the bar. Fuller looking for Brown, but Matt Hunt there quickly. Burrows with the long through ball to absolutely nobody. Adam Harrison tidies it and quickly feeds out to Aaron Roberts. Douglas has come back as the quarterback. No, I'm wondering whether or not we stand a chance of getting Luke Rowe back. Because he was at Hinsford, wasn't he? With these.
Yeah.
Because you see Dougie do that, and then you see that Luke Rowe would have put that on someone's foot. The difference in quality of passing, just out of this world. Still say Luke Rowe's the best passer of football I've seen since Phil Mason. Ball from Douglas for Sean Brain. Inside, found Ethan Moran, whose first touch was heavy. Which gives Jason Wood a chance to get Townsend moving away on the left. Strength from Townsend, but Danakoji is equal to it. Tricked too many from Jack Downing then, and he ended up tricking himself and putting it out tamely for a goal kick, which Adam Harrison wants to take. Fundamental thing I've just noticed we've done it a lot, the Rangers just picked up on it. Douglas is coming very deep to receive the ball, but he's constantly taking it with his back to, well, facing his own goal rather than on the half turn. He takes it on the half turn, he's immediately got options. Downing inside, the shot from Jamie Hunt was blocked. Riani looking for a cross. It's, Joe Burrow's done well there, having made a mistake in the first place to win the ball back, but not much desire from City to actually get hold of the ball. Whereas it is Ethan Moran. Looking for options. Ethan, we're in blue. Oh, chance for Cameron Ebbett now to break in. He's looking for options here. He's got Bailey Fuller come out on the left.
Left foot, Devil, left foot.
Ebbett finds Douglas, who in turn finds Sam Whitten. Moving cross over the back stick, and here's Ethan Moran picking up the loose ball.
Into the box.
Ball for a corner from the City faithful behind the goal, but they were never going to say anything else, were they, really? It is a goal kick. 33 minutes gone, and it's still crap.
Well, it's something we haven't seen too often, and Bailey Fuller switching over to this side. I don't know. I've seen him on the side of the pitch. On
This occasional minute now and then. Usually when, usually following the set piece, he's not got a chance to get back into shape. Tyrese Brown penalised for winning the ball in the air. Naughty Tyrese. Is Reece the ref?
He looks like Reece, isn't he? He got a bar last time I saw him.
Yeah, man of multi-talents, isn't he? Malcolm Melvin to lump it forward. As well to get it away. That was probably was a free kick. But there's a lot of determination out there, but the quality is just non-existent in both teams. There's Douglas looking for options and finds Dana Koji on halfway. Koji checks back under his left and back to Aaron Roberts. It's a free kick to City on the edge of the centre circle, which Jamie Douglas plays short to Fuller, then picks it up again. So it's Elliot Hartley looking to work his magic. It's a nice ball out for Sam Whitten to drive the cross. It's come to be dealt with by Peter Hawke. Bright from City. Hartley played a great angle there for Whitten and driven cross. Possibly the best attacking moment of the match. Jamie Hunt's taken a lot off the top against the bigger man in Tyrese Brown.
Yeah, he's got it quite a few times already.
Yeah, he's getting the lion's share, but there's nothing coming from it for Tivy at the moment. Koji looks for options and he's got Tyrese Brown available. He's crossing halfway. Brown looking for his options. He's got Fuller's shown for him. Nice from Fuller, letting Sam Whitten run onto it. Whitten with a cross. And as he went to cross, he's challenged well by Kuriani. It's gone out straight out for a goal kick. But again, enterprising stuff. Nice step over from Fuller. We've actually seen more from City since they switched wings than we did in the first half hour. I think York's woken up and remembered to get the ball.
They're passing the ball along the floor a lot, and the pitch is quite slow, I think.
Yeah.
It's not running off quick like you normally see with wet. I mean, it looks wet, but it's slow.
There's a bit of dew in there. That's actually their ball. It's just run off his back, I think. Owns it wheeled. Risky for Roberts. He had an easy option there, but he's turned into trouble instead. That's good for their books. He's just took the ball off Matt Hunt, and here's Bailey Fuller coming in on the back stick. Fuller rushes his shot. Not a good connection with his left foot, and it's gone 10 yards wide.
Have a bit of control there, good lad.
We haven't seen a bit for a few minutes, but he just sparked into life then. Well, it's certainly better than we were earlier in the season. We'd have been about 4 down by now.
Yeah.
Against a side who've not had a shot at goal. Oh, they've had one, haven't they? Again, Jamie Hunt winning the ball in the air. I don't think we get the best out of Elliott in central midfield. I think he's more effective as a wide player.
He likes to get forward, doesn't he? As well.
He's basically got a free role. Is Moran looking to burst forward? He makes to Elliott. He finds Bailey Fuller. Fuller's first touch is heavy, but he's took his man on the outside. Cross is rather scuffed and it doesn't reach Sean Brown, well dealt with by Joe Burrows. Lovely ball from Douglas, finds Danakoji, who cuts back in. Matt Hunt's clearance isn't the best. And that wasn't the best challenge either. Agricultural. It's always going to look clumsy when you've got a much bigger guy jumping, trying to jump for a ball against a bloke who's 5'6" and not jumping. It's always going to look like a mess. Look, it wasn't a penalty, but I've seen them given. The VAR would still be having a wank over it. But with the long range shot finds Ethan Moran has just pulled something out of the bag. He's put something in the onion bag.
That's an absolute corker.
He's found himself completely unmarked, 5 yards of space around him. He's looked up, ping, swish.
That is
goal. 40 minutes gone. Ethan Moran 1, Worcester City 1, Tividale 0. I should look forward to the replay on that one, Rich.
Yeah. Wow. I was about to say...
They've given it to Cameron Ebert, who's number 10. So the idiot who's reading the tally out.
Ethan Moran.
Ethan's good, yeah.
I was about to say, any shots we need to be firing them up because this surface is going to get worse, I think, and the ball's going to be bouncing around more than it is now. And then he unleashes that. So I think that's going to be goal of the season so far.
Well, let's face it, there are only 6 to choose from.
I'm engaging one now. Is that the first time, apart from the League Cup, we've been in front against Tividale?
Yeah. Well, whoever's on the Twitter feed knows it was...
Come on!
Sam Whitten looking to burst forward. He's overrun that and tied it up in the end by Joe Burrows. I don't remember us ever playing Tividale back in the old days.
No, I don't.
In the, even in the Birmingham, I don't remember the Birmingham League days, obviously, but don't remember the clubs having played each other until
I don't think we did.
a couple of seasons ago.
Were they Tividales before then? Were they?
No. Tividale, it's a proper club, Tividale.
It's a great clubhouse.
Great clubhouse,
Really is a good
great
clubhouse.
club spirit and everything about it, and you know, they don't have a big following, but they keep it going
Yes,
year
it's
in,
a
year
good
out,
club.
and
I'd love that clubhouse. Put it that way.
proper football people at Tividale.
Yeah, that's
It's
great.
always a pleasure to go there, even if it's always cold and always wet. The parking's always cold.
And never, well, we never win a view as well.
We never win, but apart from that, it's always a pleasure to go there. They don't like us, but we like them.
We like them. That's all right.
Of course, we've had
One off the ball there, I missed that.
so a little bit on the posthumous side. Dano's taken away. We've had a few players since we joined the Midland League, shall we say. We've had a few players play for both clubs, or players that have come to City from Tividale. First up was Mark Smith, who was nothing to do with the fall, but was
Are you sure?
I'm very sure, yes. Very tall, very good at accounts, and not very fast, but a nice guy. And a very good centre half. Then we signed a lad called Dimitri Brown, who is pretty much guaranteed a place in the City Hall of Fame, I would think, for some of his exploits. Goal scoring exploits, not his constantly polishing and turtle waxing his car. So here's Cameron Abbott looking for options. James Douglas, Tyrese Brown has joined in. You know, at the edge of the... Tyrese Brown has hit the bar. Referee says no, it's not a penalty. Tyrese Brown still after the ball, and great effort. Burst through from... That's half time. He's burst through from his own half. His effort is looped and struck the crossbar, and then there was a melee. Not entirely sure what happened there, but whatever happened, the referee decided it wasn't a penalty, and then blew his whistle just to make sure there was no toss arguing. And at half time, it's Worcester City 1, Tividale 0. The first time we've ever been ahead at half time against Tividale, I would think. Oh, 292, where they found that then? What's the post? That's not a penalty.
Missed the goal. Missed the goal.
Is that Tyrese Brown then?
Yeah, Tyrese, yeah. That's a beauty. Put that up. Yeah, Tyrese, yeah.
How much space he's got there.
No, yeah.
He's had time to have a look, receive the ball, have a touch, roll it out of his feet, and he's still not with the nose down. Pick your spot. As a manager, you're going to be absolutely tearing your hair out of that. You've got to press that. And he's 25. 2 or 3 yards outside the box, he's probably going to have a shot. He does have a shot. Goes through the wall, which wasn't that good a wall. So here's Edwards again. Options. Finds Moran, who's been his man. Jumps in the edge of the box. He's been clipped again. He was clipped, you heard it.
It was normal. And then
There's Jack Downing there. Played in by Melvin there, pulls the ball back, and that's
kick.
yeah.
Make one save.
Saying that's a great effort there from Jamie Hunt, who spotted Adam Harrison off his line. Gone. It's a free kick to City on the edge of the centre circle, which Jamie Douglas plays short to Fuller, then picks it up again. So it's Elliot Hartley looking to work his magic. It's a nice ball out for Sam Whitten to drive the cross. It's come to be dealt with by Peter Hawke. Bright. Risky for Roberts, he had an easy option there, but he's turned into trouble instead. That's good for Roberts, he's just took the ball off Matt Hunt, and here's Bailey Fuller coming in on the back stick. Fuller rushes his shot, not a good connection with his left foot, and it's gone 10 yards wide. I've seen him given.
I've seen him given.
The VAR would still be having a wank over it.
About 10 minutes ago.
Ebbott with the long range shot and finds Ethan Moran has just pulled something out of the bag. He's put something in the onion bag. This Brown has joined in. You know, at the edge of the Tyrese Brown has hit the bar. Referee says no, it's not a penalty. Tyrese Brown still after the ball, and a great effort. Bursts through from, that's half time.
Right, Tim, are you ready?
Am I ready? Do I look ready?
And yeah, drink, I'll see you after.
All right, mate. Okay, take it easy. See you in a bit. Don't forget you can come down and co-commentate if you want to.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you sitting comfortably? We have more football. Tividale to kick off the second half, kicking into Worcester from the Fernal Heath end. Have we actually given these ends names yet?
Well, we just make what we don't. We change every day, don't we?
Yeah. The up end and the down end.
Yeah.
Or the town end and the village end.
Yeah.
Anyway, Timmy get us underway. Malvin plays it back straight away to Joe Burrows. I'm actually remembering the names of all the players now. Jack Downing looking for early cross. Elliot Hartley deals with it. He finds the goal scorer Ethan Moran. Moran nearly placed Sam Whitten into trouble, but Brain's chest is heavy, and Tividale regroup and get the ball back with the long throw from Burrows straight away. Tyrese Brown put under pressure there by Jamie Hunt, and Hunt is adjudged to have fouled. But a muscular presence, Jamie Hunt, tonight. He's won a lot of stuff off the top. Long ball from Aaron Roberts put Joe Burrows under a bit of pressure for a moment, but dealt it comfortably, and it's now back with Tivy throwing on halfway. He's got a big throw, Zach Kuriani, but he's done half like a bit of encouragement.
Yeah, still a lot to me last couple of weeks. Who do we see doing that in a week? He started about 40 yards.
Well,
Like Toxton.
I didn't see that one. He stole in 20 yards in the first half. Well, here's Daniel Cagey. And Aaron Roberts. An option Ben Fuller's pulled away. And it's not the best ball. Roberts played Brown into a little bit of trouble then. He rather hurried his clearance. Anyway, Jack Downing on the turn. Looking to run it so to get into the box. It's blocked there by Cameron Ebbets, and easy for Adam Harrison. The Koji looks for Ethan Moran, the goal scorer. Moran with the percentage ball into the channel. Matt Hunt there before Sean Brain. Well, first couple of minutes of the second half, Tividale looking a bit sharper than they did in the first half. They're moving the ball around quite nicely. It's a great long ball from Burrows has played Downing in, and it's a complete pig's ear, that one, Taylor Townsend. Fabulous ball from Jacob Burrows. Start with, and then with a flick off Whitten said Downing's got away, he's offside this time. And he's found Taylor Townsend to the back post, and
Well, that's a let-off.
the ball has not gone in the back of the net.
That is a let-off.
Should be level.
As I did say in the first half, I mean that is a sitter, but the ball is sticking on this grass. Stuck under his foot a bit there, but I don't think if it had been a normal surface, that'd have been in.
It skipped, didn't it, off the cross? The cross skipped, and then he almost got there too soon, and he was almost through his attempt before the ball actually reached him. Adam Harrison, who of course for a couple of seasons was the Tividale goalkeeper, earned rave reviews for his shot stopping. And of course, he became then the latest in the line of City imports from Tividale. Of course, this season was a long ball from Douglas, found Ethan Moran. His first touch was heavy. And of course, this season, in pre-season, we acquired the dynamic duo of Darragh Bustin and Elliot Hartley, but Bustin's season was ruined in the pre-season defeat against Cinderford, where he ruptured his ACL. So hopefully, they've been able to do something about that, and hopefully give Darragh a chance of playing some football, maybe right at the very end of the season. But I doubt it, because he's an exceptional player, and we're really looking forward to seeing him play in the City shirt. But we did acquire my last season's opposition player of the year, Elliot Hartley, and he hasn't let us down. Some fine displays and admirable versatility. Joe Burrows has done really well there, actually. He's done.
Yeah, I think Elliot's done well. He's been unlucky to be dropped a couple of times, because he's been in a few different positions. And he's done well every time. I know he's come off a couple of times.
He's played right back, he's played left back, as full backs, as wing back. He's played the right side of midfield, he's played the centre of midfield, and he's played up front.
Yeah, he's done well.
And, versatility. But, he's a fabulous little footballer. Quick feet, bad talent, good vision, scores goals. Might score tonight if we're lucky. Still, I'm very pleased to see Dana Koji back in the City shirt as well. So, a buccaneering wing back, playing out of position at right back tonight. But, looking a bit Downing in again. Right as his cross has been comfortably dealt with by Aaron Roberts, who finds Elliot Hartley. City knocking about with the confidence that we didn't see there in the season, that's for sure. But Douglas is closed down, but he's strong enough to withstand the challenge from Jason Wood. There's Fuller. He's limped out of that one. Late from Roberts, referee plays a good advantage. As Fletcher plays Townsend. Kuriani with the early cross, around equal to it, leaves the ball. That was a bit not very good.
He did the right things to boot it there.
He did, but it actually, that would have been giving us a free kick on the telly for a handball. Great challenge from Jacob Burrows, curling, dipping shot just over the bar. Aaron Roberts going in the book for that foul. I think that's, to be honest, it's fair enough. It was late, he did catch his ankle. Can't argue with that one, really. He's making the point that there have been worse challenges elsewhere on the pitch. But
Tividale are definitely brighter start the second half, aren't they?
much more of a threat.
Especially down the right hand side.
And they haven't actually changed anything. In terms of the shape, all they've been doing is
getting it forward quicker.
Yeah, his belly fuller. Wow, blocked. That's a great challenge. That is from Joe Burrows, who's probably been their man of the match so far, I think. They're all that they're actually launching balls over the top of Sam Whitten from deep for Jack Darren to run onto. It's a great ball. It's Fletcher now. It's Taylor Townsend. Going inside on getting a shot away. It's Fletcher. Taylor Townsend again, looking for options. Finds Jack Fletcher. Good movement from Malcolm Malvin to get into the box. Out for a corner. Really a promising spot from Tividale. Taylor Townsend with the corner then. Floated, Sean Brain actually gets on the end of it. And, Jacob Burrows there trying to play Townsend back in, but
well, I can't see Tividale not scoring in this at the moment, so we need to step it up again, I think.
Several notches. They've been by far the better side this half. We've been under constant pressure. 10 minutes in the second half, and there's only one side in it at the moment. Armstrong with the goal kick then. It's unchallenged for Jacob Burrows. Britton brings it down, he's blocked by Jamie Hunt. Bit of head tennis, and it's Jamie Hunt who's there to help it forward again. Looks like he's picked up a knock in the process. Jamie Hunt stayed down, he's holding his left knee. It doesn't look good. Hartley spreads it wide for Dan Okoji. Okoji looks in, plays a... Brain and Hartley had made the same run. It found neither of them. But anyway, it's a great run for Jack Fletcher again. Been very prominent in the second half, Jack Fletcher. Tividale seemed to want a free kick for a foul by James Douglas. It hasn't materialised. Probably was a foul, to be honest, but usually with Dougie. Is this live in the bar now?
Yes.
With the commentary?
Yeah.
Oh, God. I better mind me P's and Q's then. I think we need to change something here.
Well, if they scored now, you'd say first thing you'd say it's been coming.
Yeah.
So you know we have to do something about it now because it's coming. So
And we are
what are we
changing
doing to
something.
change?
What
We
we're
are.
changing, I would imagine it'll be the end of Sean Brain's night. Yep. It is the end of Sean Brain's night, and we're going to see Dylan Parker for the first time in a Worcester City shirt. It's also, they're making exactly the same change by the look of it. Jamie Hunt coming off, and Dan Smith coming on. Dan Smith, Wonder Smith, scorer of brilliant goals.
Yeah, we've got to just get control of that middle of the park again because we've kind of been muscled out for the first. Well, we're how long are we in now? 15 minutes in.
Well, they've also started playing a lot of stuff from deeper and playing a longer ball.
Yeah,
And into the channels.
That ball,
They're bypassing
yeah,
the midfield.
absolutely. The ball over the top on the right has worked a couple of times so far.
And we've seen a lot more of Jack Fletcher. Dan Smith, of course, who scored the first ever goal here in a league match.
Yeah.
For Tividale, after the assistant Joe Hawkins. Sorry, Joe, for here tonight.
It was a good finish.
It's a wonderful finish, wasn't it? Build up, top bins.
We like the goal tonight.
Yeah. Not a lot you can do about that.
That was also the first time we did a live stream game. Tividale.
I hired a PA system for it. I remember that. I hired a PA system for it, and nobody could hear it. So I didn't bother hiring a PA system. I bought one instead, and no one could hear that. But I have a very nice PA system, which is sat there in the loft, doing nothing. It's become an FA. It's become an FA system.
I know, it's ridiculous that is. We just can't do anything, can you, on the tunnel? Well, we got a solution. It works. That's a foul off the ball there.
It's
That's off the ball there.
he's caught him bad there. The ref didn't see it.
It's got up mind.
Jason Wood left his mark there on Jamie Douglas. Doug is the sort of look for retribution.
Yeah.
It's a nice ball. As long as his retribution's with the ball at his feet rather than with his feet.
Well, that's the trouble, isn't it?
Sam Whitman's got himself closed down there, but he's actually dug a cross out. Falls to Moran. Good, strong work from Jack Corigliani there. Last couple of minutes, City have been slightly better, but it's been all City in the second half.
The best goal so far, that's for sure.
Aaron Roberts, looking option. Dylan Parker's come short. It's poor from Douglas. Downing is stronger than Whitten. Cross is blocked by Bailey Fuller back there. What am I talking about? It's Sam Whitten.
It's another ball which isn't reaching its target. It's like a good 5-10 yards short. You know, you can't play through a man. So either go through the gap or over the top. Just the wrong choice, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we've need to have a look at this. Free header, big goal. It's been coming, and it's Zach Corigliani who's got it.
Yeah, it's thinking.
Big header, in off the bar. You know. It's actually a great header this because it takes off like a salmon. Big thump, and he had it against the bar and in off the bar. And you know, fair play to Tividale. They totally
As you
deserve
said, it's
that.
been coming, hasn't it? So, you know, no complaints.
It's see it coming, and it has. Right, how does City respond? by giving the ball away, really. Needs a couple of changes in
We saw our players who were really prominent in the first half. You haven't seen them second half.
well, it's Cameron Ebbett is still on the pitch. He's not getting anywhere near the football.
We haven't seen him, have we? That's the first time we really seen him on the ball in the second half.
For me, Ebbett and Fuller off, and Taylor Randall and Shaw on.
Well, it's a game of 90 minutes, isn't it? You can't just come on for 45 and do your business.
And I'd also bring Courtney Richards on for Jamie Douglas. And to have a bit of a calming presence in the centre of the park. Aaron Roberts looks like he's loading up a howitzer, now he's going forward.
Well, again, as we said the first half, you've got to follow these in. So take a deep one and follow it in.
That's pathetic. That is pathetic.
That's a poor free kick.
Downing turn, he's got the better of Whitten again. Whitten stays with him. Having with a big cross. Oh! Spectacular.
Could have been. That could have been a spectacular goal, that.
Well, that's what you get from Dan Smith. That's what you get. The unexpected.
That would have been one of those goals you think, that's the way they like that.
Well, it's worth the entrance for it. You see a goal like that. Aaron Roberts needs to get his composure back. He's become Tyrese Brown. Tyrese Brown needs to get his composure back.
We need to get organised now because we're not organised at the moment. We had not a bad first. I mean, it was fairly even.
We had a rubbish game until we scored.
We had the better shots. Probably 3 or 4 in the whole game. And, turn around.
It's actually a handball there from Melvin, but he's got away with it. That's naive in the extreme. He's given us a chance to break. Quite what he thought he was doing there, I don't know, but Ebbets looking for options. It's just no, it needs a couple of changes. Oh, you lucky man, Tyrese. Get rid of it. Could have been a fatal error then.
It was his fatal error on Saturday that cost us the goal.
Elliot Hartley spins. He's got Whitten available. Whitten's driven cross. It's actually bounced off. Defenders hit it back against Ethan Moran, and it's bounced behind for a goal kick.
sub for City.
Will sub for City? Here we go.
Sure.
Billy coming on for Ethan. He's the man with the point to prove. Adds a bit of steal and a bit of passing quality, and he'll make their run beyond. That's just a hoof forward, though, isn't it? He's not playing an accurate pass to a teammate. It's just hoofing the ball forward, hoping for the best. Quick fake from Abbott to get out of trouble. More quick fake from Sam Whitten, but closed down. Terry's Brown has pulled Jack Downing down there. Pulled Dan Smith down even.
That's a silly free kick to give away because he's gone. He's not ever going to catch that ball. It's just poor thinking, you know.
Yellow card?
No, I don't think so.
No.
I think they'll be delighted with that because that ball was 30 yards in there. He's never going to catch it.
Surprised he's not carding him. But then again, as you say, there's no way he's going to catch the ball. It's just free kick is sufficient punishment in a way. So it's going to be Jacob Burrows. Kuriani gets up well again. Deflection back by. He stayed down, Kuriani.
Could have been.
He's a big lad, and he's a threat in the air.
Yeah, it's a good goal, isn't it?
It was a cracking header for the goal.
He's holding his head, he's hobbling on his feet, he's a mark.
He's had a good game. He's had a good game. He's been up against Bailey Fuller a lot in the first half.
Yeah.
He's not giving Bailey a stiff. Oh, here's Billy Shaw. What options has he got? Really? Hartley plays it back to Shaw. Shaw looking. Douglas sideways to Tyrese Brown. Tyrese on another buccaneering run. Finds Sam Whitten. Whitten's first touch is a little heavy, but he's got away with it. Back to Brown. Oh, it's heavy from Hartley. It's too much on that. Idea's good.
Little move.
Dylan Parker peeled off for a wide angle, but Hartley's touch is a little too heavy. Peter Hawke with a goal kick. Short to Matt Hunt. More rubbish from Townsend. Then Hartley's giving the ball away. But Sam Whitten equal to it. Heavy touch from Fuller. A lot of heavy touches the last couple of minutes from both sides. Roberts looking for options. It's a corner.
The fans are right in front of us down here because we got into those places at midway through in their half and we ended up going sideways or backwards. You know, we've got to be going forward there.
I think there's 2 or 3 people still working out how the teammates play, and they're actually moving into the. We had 3 people making the same run then.
Yeah.
And they closed the channel down. Fuller's corner. It's flicked on by Tyrese Brown rather than in.
Find them now.
So it's got a bit silly down there. I don't know what support is involved. The upshot being, it's still sitting through. Elliot Hartley's down. Referee's played on, no one's brought it to his attention. Roberts closed down, but gets his ball away to Billy Shaw, who's
he's taking the ball out to him.
come and have a look at it, ref.
That's he's taking the ball out.
Come and watch the video of that, ref. Clearly won the ball.
They haven't had anyone in the book yet, have they? Only two of ours.
2 of ours. How's that a booking?
I don't know.
It's, you know, he's chased back.
I think because he's running alongside him and he's expecting it to happen. He's got a slurred of foot and he's clearly won the ball and the boat's gone over. There you go.
Another sub for Tividale. I do like the luminosity of their subs board. Anyway, we're taking off Elliot Hartley.
Yeah,
And is that Reese? It looks like Reese.
yeah, Reese Taylor's come on. And it's coming off. And,
He's worked hard again today.
they still haven't made one yet.
They haven't made their mind up who they're bringing off. That grass is looking long in places.
It is.
So it's Jacob Burrows with the ill-gotten free kick. Defended by Sam Whitten. Fuller helps it on. So Reece Brown's done well there. He's angled the ball the wrong angle, away from Dylan Parker, unfortunately. That's asking a lot, and he's done brilliantly there, to be fair. That's real quality from Reece Taylor-Randall there, because it seems a hospital pass. And a couple of flicks and he's managed to create something from it. We've lost possession in the end, but third sub for Tividale then. They are not going to show us who. Yes, they are. Number 8 is coming off. That's the end of the night for Jason Wood. And the start of the night for Ryan Smith. He's got more hair than his father. He's been doing well in the Hells Only team as Ryan. Interesting to see how he goes. He's got his father's passing ability, he'll be a good footballer.
It was good fun when he was assistant manager, being involved in it there. Snapping, really good fun in the dressing room.
Snapping's brilliant. He's a nutcase, but he's a lovable nutcase. He's some great value from Snapper. And he was a more than useful player in his peak. Box to box midfielder, great passer of the football, scored a lot of goals. Most of them for Hereford and Hales Owen, but he did score a lot of goals. Remember, there was one time a couple of years ago, every game I went to, he was there. He was laughing about it because everywhere I went, I was bumping into him. They weren't City matches, he was watching other teams. Towards the end of the season when there's lots of games on. There's a game every night of the week. Literally everywhere he went, there he was. The pace from Downing taking on Tyrese Brown. Tyrese Brown's done well. He's done extremely well to keep that ball in. First mistake of the night from Jacob Burrows. The Burrows boys have had a good game, the pair of them. Resolute. First couple of minutes, a little shaky, but they've grown into the game.
I think that play sums our game up. It's just poor passing. Probably sums our season.
There's Taylor Randall back to Dan Koji. He's got options. One of those options, Billy Shaw on the half turn. He's spotted Bailey Fuller starting to make a run. Sam Whitman's closing him down though. Well, Sam closed the angle down. Sam closed him down completely. Sam went 15 yards too far, which meant that you had to check. Oh, that's a lovely dummy through. Parker not quite there, but here's Taylor Randall. Billy Shaw even. No identification head is not on tonight. It's all these new players. Can't remember the old ones. That's where you'd expect to see Billy making that run beyond as well. But he was so effective at last season.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure whether he's still affected by the back injury, but he's not been the shining star this season that he was last season. Yet. But there's plenty of time. He's not had a lot of football.
It's October, isn't it?
It's October. He's been on the bench most weeks. He's not had a lot of chance to play much football yet. And you don't lose the qualities that he's got. Minutes to go, plus a bit of stoppage time. It's Jacob Burrows with the long throw, flipped on again by Kuriani. Harrison's done well there. Is a difference as soon as Reece Taylor Randall comes on the pitch. There's a confidence in using the football. If it's a little touch or it's a pass, he spots things. You know, he just has a level of technique that nobody else has got.
You're a fan of Taylor.
He's a fabulous player. Creative, he's a good goal scorer. His vision, you know, his versatility. Again, he can play full-back, centre midfield, play up front. But I remember years ago, Kenny Dalglish saying you could tell a footballer in about 3 seconds from his shape, from his movement on the pitch and his shape. Great tackle. So here is Ryan Snow. Done well to find Taylor Townsend. Townsend tries to roll it in for Dan Smith. It's Jack Fletcher with the throw then. Sam Whitman with the throw on halfway. Flipped on by Bailey Fuller, and Kuriani deals with it. Tyrese Brown first there again. It's the throw to Tividale on halfway. Glenn Parker's not had much of a chance.
No.
He's been isolated up front. He's
It's not wrong, he's nowhere near it.
what's the free kick for? Running towards an opponent with an intent to win the ball, or wearing white sleeves on a not that cold night.
He slid in about 20 foot, but he's nowhere near the player.
No, he's made no contact. He's not impeded the opponent in any way. But of course, as soon as the bench squeal, he gets something, don't
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? They've got to be stronger, haven't they? Not listening to POs and whatever.
He's flipped that the wrong way. OG has booted up in the air. Somebody get it clear, please. Koji's almost giving it straight to Daniel Smith.
Yeah, didn't he?
So, Tevi have cranked it up again the last 5 minutes.
Yeah.
He sends them out with 3 points. An unnecessary free kick. One that's going to
Another yellow card. 3 for the night. He should score 3 goals. Anti-yellow bars on our scorecard.
Yeah. I've been a little bit disappointed with Cameron Abbott, to be honest. We were told that he was going to be sort of the great white hope. Almost, he was going to do this, do that, do this. He wants the ball, but
He was brilliant first time.
he had 15 minutes of quite a lot of possession, but what did we have to show for it?
He won the ball all the first half.
Yeah,
Second half.
couple of decent passes that came to nothing, but he hasn't done a... He ain't done a lot since then. He's not looking for the ball, he's not hungry for it.
It's 87. I think there's got to be at least 3 or 4 minutes to go on top of this.
So we've had 6 subs, so that's 3 minutes. Well, it's fallen to Kurian again, and he's volleyed over the bar when it's pretty easy to score.
They've had some chances, haven't they?
That would have been a turn up, wouldn't it? The young right back scores 2 goals. 2 minutes plus stoppage time. Oh, Adam Harrison's flat on his whatever. This has all gone completely wrong. Smith has played Townsend and Harrison's recovered. Harrison slipped as he made his clearance. Shanked it straight to Daniel Smith, who was unable to find Taylor Townsend.
Don't mess about now. Just get your pretty places through. That's slippy. He's done it grass offside. Why is he rolling the ball on the floor when he knows it's a chippy
He's only
service?
been 1 offside all match.
There haven't been many.
I don't think
We haven't been offside second half.
No.
They've had
There have been 2 then. Do we have another change, do we? Is that change coming up? Or... Yep. Bailey Fuller is leaving the premises. Courtney Richards is coming on. I thought he was a central midfielder. He's going up front.
He played kind of up front Saturday. I tell you what, I'll be very careful here with where we're stood when this ball comes out from the goalkeeper. He's not going very far. That's better.
So that he puts it into Rosehead.
That's better, yeah, that's better.
Downing has got the better of Whitten. Drives across, the coach has done well, set it up for an absolute tapping for Dan Smith. And in the 90th minute, mistake from Danakoji has set up Tividale for a winner. And to be honest, they're worth the 3 points. They've been far the better side in the second half. It's an even first half, but they've been much better in the second half. City just haven't come out in the second half.
Well, to be fair, they've missed a few sitters, haven't they? I thought they missed another one then.
It could be 3 or 4.
It could be.
Well, desperate second half.
I mean, we've been calamitous, really. The amount of mistakes we've made.
You know, if it stays like this, 3 minutes to go or whatever time he adds on, no complaints, to be honest.
No.
Tividale have been the better side on the balance of 90 minutes. And disappointingly, Worcester City just haven't turned up in the second half.
No.
Right, have we got any fighting? Oh, there's going to be a yellow card, is there? Yeah, there is a yellow card for Taylor Townsend. That happened because we had a left-footed, he can't use his right foot, playing right back. There's a right-footed player there. That ball does not go back across the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
That's a great touch from Smith. And Townsend's run on beyond and scored a third. And you can't argue with that, really. So we may have scored against them, but we still haven't beaten them.
Yes. Yeah.
It's 3-1 last season, 1-0 the season before. We've had a couple of points at theirs, but final whistle goes. Worcester City 1, Tividale 3. Well deserved by Tividale, to be honest, over the 90 minutes. Been much the better side in the second half, and pains me to admit it, but we have been hammered basically in the second half. So, enjoy the highlights.
Yeah, thanks Tim for commentating again, but like you said, better side won.
Oh, totally. Disappointing, but still, you know, we'll lose at Starport on Saturday now.
Well, I can't see, to be honest, how we're going to turn around. You know.
We spent all night now analysing those 3 goals. The second one was an individual mistake from a player playing out of position. And the third one was a very, very good flick and then a slip.
Yeah.
You know, it happens when you push everybody forward, you get exposed, 2 on 1 at the back, it slipped. No. Never mind.
Thanks Tim.